Hello dear students, I hope you all are fine. Yes, did you finish your homework, all of you? Now we are going to discuss about chapter 7 Python function. Now we are going to discuss about chapter 7 Python function, okay? Okay, function. What do you mean by function? Function is nothing but the statement. Function is nothing but the group of statements that perform a specific task. We already discussed in first chapter in function. Yes or no? Function is nothing but its smallest subprogram is called as the subroutine, which contains a set of statements to perform a particular task. இது வந்து ஒரு particular task perform பண்ணுறதுக்கு function define பண்ணுறோம். So the functions are named block of the code that are designed to fix your job. If you want to perform a particular task, you have to define in function name of the function responsible for it. Okay. If you want to perform particular task, we have to give an instruction to the function. If you want to perform a particular task, if you want to perform a particular task to the function, define all the instruction what it has to do. So once it defined, we have to make a call function. Once defined, we have to make a call function. Call only perform particular task. Call only perform a particular task, particular concept execute பண்ணும். நம்ம தான் function பண்ணணும். நம்ம தான் function call பண்ணுறோம். So there is no condition for call that function. Whenever you want to specific task, you can invoke a function calling the name of the particular task will be executed. Okay. Check your book. This page number is 89. Look at this page number. Functions are named block of code that are designed to specific job. When you want to perform a particular task that you have defined in your function, you call the name of the function responsible for it. If you need to perform that task multiple times through your program, you do not need to type all the code for the same task again and again. You just call the function dedicated to handling the task. Call tells Python to run in the code inside the function. You will find that using function makes your program easier to write, read text and fix your error. Okay. Did you understand? Main advantages of functions. What are the advantages? To avoid repetition and make high degree of code reusing. So if you want to repeat same statement a different class, the program, it can use a function here. It provides better modularity for your application. So நம்ம program ரொம்ப பெருசா ரிப்பீட்டடாக ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸோடு இருந்துச்சுன்னா நம்ம டிவைட் பண்ணி சப் ப்ரோக்ராமாக கொடுத்துருவோம். ஸோ இதை இந்த ஒர்க்கை நீ பண்ணு we should divide like that. Okay, it provides better modularity for your application. Okay, look at your book. You should mark that main advantages of functions. Okay, that is 2 mark and 1 mark. It avoids repetitions and makes high degree of coding reusing. It provides better modularity for your application. Okay, first you should try. Have you written all of you? Shall we go? Types of functions. What are the types of functions provided in Python? Okay, 4 types of 5. Basically, we can divide function into the following type. One is user-defined function, built-in function, lambda function, and recursive function. User-defined function, built-in function, lambda function, and recursive function. What is user-defined function? Defined by user, then serves called as the user defined function. Who is user? We are the user. Who is user? We are the user. Create one function by us called as the user defined function. Who is user? We are the user. Okay, next one is built-in function. Next one is built-in function. Function that are inbuilt within Python. Function that are inbuilt within the Python. Lambda function. Function that are anonymous and anonymous unnamed function. Lambda function means anonymous unnamed. Okay. What is that? Lambda function means unnamed. You should mark. Okay. Then recursive function. Function that call itself. Function recursive function means call itself. Okay. Call itself is known as recursive function. Okay. Totally we have 4 types of function: user defined function, built-in function, and lambda function, and recursive function. User defined function means function defined by the user themselves. Built-in function means function that are inbuilt within Python. Lambda function, function that are anonymous unnamed function, and recursive function, function that call itself is known as recursive function. Okay. First you should write this 4 times, that is important. Let's see briefly. Let us see briefly. Okay. Shall we go next? Defining a function. Defining function. First we are going to learn about the user defined function. So here what is the user defined function? It can create a own function for the performance. Here we have to define a function first. First we have to create a function first. What a function has do it task supposed to everything we are supposed to do, define it work. என்ன பண்ணும்? கிளாஸ் டீச்சர் கிளாஸ் லீடருக்கு ஒர்க் அசைன் பண்ண மட்டும் கிளாஸ் அவங்களோட பர்டிகுலர் டாஸ்க் பண்ண முடியும். ரிமைனிங் தி ஒர்க் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஹியர். ஸோ in the Python define the function begin with the keyword def. Def keyword function create பண்ணும். Def keyword function create பண்றோம். This is for the creating the function. Diff keyword next function நம்ம diffங்கிற ஒரு keyword யூஸ் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் we are giving parenthesis. We are giving parenthesis Python keyword. Python keyword should not be function name. ஃபங்க்ஷனுக்கு நேம் கொடுக்கும்போது ரிலேட்டடாக கொடுத்தாதான் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும் டிஃபைன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. கால் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் டிஃபைன் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும், கால் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, டிட் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் யூ ஷுட் ரைட் function must be defined to create and use certain functionality. There are many built-in functions that comes with the language. We know the language C, C++, C++, Python, Java and Java. But you can also define your own function. When defining function, there are multiple things that need to be noted. Okay, that functions block begin with the keyword diff. We already studied begin with the keyword diff, followed by function's name and parenthesis. Okay, name and parenthesis. Okay, right? Have you written? See the syntax for user defined function. First we should use defined keyword function name. Within the bracket we should write parameter. Here we are used to two parameter. One is parameter 1 and parameter 2. Parameter is nothing but to the input. Parameter is nothing but to the input. Next we should write block of statement. We have block of statement means we have to use indentation only. We have to give indentation only. Block of statements means we have to use indentation only. Then last step is return expression. Return means end of the function. Return means end of the function. Okay, first you see the syntax. Diff means keyword. Next parenthesis. We should write parameter. Here parameter means parameter is nothing but input device. Okay. Block of statement means we have to use indentation only. We have to use indentation only. The next one is return means end of the function. Return means end of the function. Right, all of you? Okay. Calling a function, how to make a call the function. So to make call to the function, first we have to define the function. First we have to define function. So first we have to define a function. Look at page number 19. Look at the page number 19. To call the hello function. Okay, see this example. Diff means keyword. Keyword function. Diff means keyword function. Print. Hello means what is the name of the function here? Hello. What is the name of function? Hello is the name of the function. What is the name of function? Hello is the name of the function. Next, print that means block of the statement. That means block of statement. Return means till the end of the function. Return means that till the end of the function. Next, print the output is hello. What is the name of function? Hello. Hello is the name of the function. If the return has no argument, none will be displayed as the long statement of the output. Okay, right. Parameters or argument can be passed to a function. Okay, this function name. This is the keyword function. Here parenthesis kulla parameter. Parameter separated by a comma. Parameter is separated by a comma. Let's see the example. This page number is 92. Okay. This is nothing but this is nothing. It is a keyword function. Name within two variables are given here. Here two variables are given here. These variables are called as the function parameter. Function parameters. So key கொடுத்திருக்க statement எல்லாம் function definition. கீழே கொடுத்திருக்க statement எல்லாம் function definition. Function definition is nothing but the task which is going to perform by this function. So how do you call the function? The help of argument 1 and argument 2. Okay, the help of argument 1 and argument with the help of argument 1 and argument 2. With the help of argument 1 and argument 2. Okay, write this. Okay, next one is function argument. Next one is function argument. Arguments are used to call a function, and there is primarily four types of function that can use required arguments, keyword argument, default argument, and variable length argument. Function argument call a function, and there is primarily four types of function that one can use: required argument, keyword argument, default argument, and variable length. Okay, you should mark or write. Every day you should write the class work and homework. Whatever we are giving, you should write. Okay, don't cheat me. You all are always watching us. I already said required argument, keyword argument, default argument, variable length argument. Required argument, keyword argument, default argument, and variable length. Required arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments, and variable length arguments. Okay. Okay. Required argument. Required argument or the argument posed to a function in correct positional order. It correct positional order here. The number of arguments in all the function calls should match exactly with the function definition. Exactly with the function definition. You need at least one parameter to prevent syntax error to get the requirement output. Okay, what is required argument? Required arguments are arguments. Required arguments are arguments posed to function in correct positional order. In correct positional order. Here the number of arguments in the function call should match exactly with the function definition. You need at least one parameter to prevent syntax error to get the requirement output. Get the syntax error, get the requirement output. Okay. Example of, look at this page number 93. Examples of requirement arguments. Okay. Diffங்க keyword use பண்றோம். Diff print string is nothing but function name. We have only one variable, one parameter is here. Here only one variable and one parameter here. So how many values here? How many values here? You need only two values and one argument. You need only one value and one argument. Okay, so what is the definition of this function? It going to string one expression here. It's going to string one expression here. Print string welcome to Python. எங்க அசைன் பண்ண போகுது? இந்த பைத்தான்ல அசைன் ஆக போகுது. That value is executed in the str. That value is executed in the str. Okay, first listen. Different string is nothing but definition. Number name, we have only one variable, one parameter is here. So how many values here? You need only one values and one argument. So what is the definition of this function? str is one expression here. Print string welcome to Python. எங்க அசைன் ஆக போகுது? பைத்தான்ல அசைன் ஆக போகுது. That value is executed in that value is executed in the str. Keyword name as the parameter name. Keyword name as the parameter name. We used to do this. Okay, default argument is nothing but, we have to go next topic. Okay, first you should write requirement arguments. Have you written? Next one is keyword argument. Next one is keyword argument. Okay, next one is keyword argument. will invoke the function after the parameters are recognized by the parameter's name. After the parameters are recognized by the parameter's name, the value of the keyword argument is matched with the parameter name, and so one can also put arguments in improper order. Improper order. Keyword argument will invoke the function after the parameter or recognized by the parameter's name. The value of keyword argument is matched with the parameter name, and so one can also put arguments in improper order. Okay. Look at this program, page number is 94. Diffingra keyword use பண்றோம். Here print data means function name. Here name is variable. Here name is variable or value. Next example 1, keyword argument and name keyword argument. Look at this last one is end of the function. Look at this next example 94. First is different data, name argument, a argument. Next see the next line, print example 3 keyword argument. We should mention the parameter name. We should mention the parameter name. We need a parameter. We need a parameter. Print name name. String குள்ள என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கோமோ double, that means double quotation குள்ள என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கோமோ அதுதான் வரும். Print age. Next return end of the function. Okay. Then last output is age equal to 25. The name will come. Okay. That is the concept of keyword argument. That is the concept of keyword argument. Right? This keyword arguments will invoke the function after the parameters are recognized by the parameter name. The value of keyword argument is matched with the parameter name. One can also put argument in improper order. Okay. Have you written? The next one is default argument. The next one is default argument. In Python, default argument is an argument that takes a default value as number of values is provided in the function's call. The following example uses default argument. This following example uses default argument that prints default salary when your argument is passed. Okay. In Python, the default argument is an argument that takes a default value as number of value is provided in the function's call. The following example uses default argument that prints default salary when number of argument is passed. Okay. See this example. Default is nothing but same salary. 3,500. This is default argument. Here salary க்கு 3,500 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So நம்ம call பண்ணும்போது how many parameters are there? 2 parameters. How many values? We have to pass 2 values. But default argument we can pass only one value. Then default argument we can pass only one value. At pass அப்படி ஒரு value pass பண்ணும்போது what will happen? What value will be taken? What value will be taken? So we get the output. 3,500 is default argument. Here salary க்கு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So நம்ம call பண்ணும்போது how many parameters are there? 2 parameters. How many value? We have to pass the 2 values, but since default argument we can pass only one value at pass. அப்படி ஒரு value pass பண்ணும்போது what will happen? Value will be taken. So we get output. Okay, so we get a output. First write this. Next one is variable length argument. Next one is variable length argument is nothing but we have to pass more number of value. We have to pass more number of value. Okay. Variable length argument is nothing but we have more number of arguments. Okay. In some instance, you might need to pass more arguments that have already been specified. Going back to the function to redefine it can be reduced process variable length argument can be is instead there are not specified in the functions and asterisk it is used to define such arguments. Okay, write this. Write this. This is your homework color field. You should mark. This is your homework. Okay. Explain the different types of functions within examples. Okay, that name block of code that are designed to be one. Write these 5 questions. A name block of code that are designed to do one specific job is called as dash. What is function? What are the different types of function? What are the different types of function? What are the main advantages of function? What are the main advantages of function? Explain the different types of function with an example. Okay, first one is a name block of code that are designed to one specific job is called. Next one is what is function? Write the different types of functions. What are the main advantages of function? Next one is explain the different types of function with example. Write the explain the different types of function with an example. Okay, this is your homework.